I've had these ongoing battles with the Baldwin brothers. And so I ran into Steve Baldwin about a couple of, I guess it was before Christmas. He and his daughter were here, and I mentioned it on radio. This is all I said. There you go.
You know, I ran into Stephen Baldwin and his daughter, a lovely girl. I mean, and Stephen is a very strong Christian advocate. And he had called me because Alec Baldwin and I had a couple of run-ins at some point.
You know talent. You know talent. You know talent.
Yeah, that was one of them. And I kept playing. I went after him when the whole daughter thing came up and all that. And he said, you know, Hannity, you're a Christian. You got to forgive my brother. He goes, you got to. And I said, well, I agree with you. I don't hold any animus, resentment, hostility towards anybody. I said, I have nothing against your brother.
All right, to make a long story short, we had a big fight back in 2006. He was hosting a show on our flagship station, WABC in New York. I call in with Mark Levin. He walks out of the studio of a show he's hosting, meaning Alec Baldwin. Here's part of what happened.
Why would I want to come on the show with a no-talent former construction worker hack like you?
Are you the guy that said that our vice president, while we're at war, while we're leading troops in harm's way, are you the reckless, third-rate Hollywood actor that said that Dick Cheney's a terrorist? Are you the guy?
Yes, I am.
That said stone Henry Hyde to death? Are you the guy that said our president's a CIA mass murderer?
All right, so we say this other thing. So then Stephen Baldwin writes, Alec's brother, by the way, writes my producer and says, that's it, game on. You know, he, meaning I, will regret starting off the new year. He runs to the New York Post and reports the story.
It's funny.
You like this?
It's a great feud.
Now, I have here...
I think it works.
I have Alec Baldwin's rant about his daughter. I'm not going to run it tonight.
Yeah.
If this keeps up, I'm going to run it because he says he's running for office, and I think all is past is fair game. Would that be fair if I did run it?
Well, I don't know, and I understand why Stephen wants to, support his brother. I'm glad that he loves his brother, but I'm just kind of curious why the Alec Baldwin's even still in this country. Didn't he promise us 10 years ago, if Bush won, that he would leave?
I think there's nothing.
I mean, why is he still here? I don't get it.
Look, don't be cruel to dumb animals or dumb actors. Let it go.
Now you're going to be in the New York Post tomorrow. I'll tell you what, I'm thinking about having Alec Baldwin, let's see, talk show host of the year, father of the year, parent of the year, husband of the year. I might do a whole series on this. If he's going to say game on and he's going to say to me, I'm going to regret this, I'm going to fight back. Fair?
Well, if he's
I think we're going to see more of this, is what I think
we're going to see a little more of this. All right, Gallup poll.